All right, how about it? A little snow out there today. High temperature in Flagstaff, 36 degrees, and 26 hundredths of an inch of precipitation after that wet snow melted down in the buckets. Some good moisture out there. Snow levels today right around 5,500, 6,000 feet, and all across western Mogollon Rim, seeing some decent accumulating snow out there today. I would say here in Flagstaff, we're right around 2 or 3 inches of snow. Definitely the most snow we've seen here of the season. So that helps us out in the precipitation category. All right, we take a look at the storm system over here on the satellites. The last in several waves of several weak upper level disturbances that have moved through the region. We had one Tuesday that didn't deliver. Yesterday did not deliver. The last one that we didn't think was going to bring much actually brought the most. So kind of a rough one out there this week in the forecasting world. Here the storm is now exiting the region, very weak. There was a little bit of radar still showing up in the last hour or so around Flagstaff and north, but they're starting to die off. So I'm not even going to bother showing you the radar. All right, let's switch it out to the Pacific. There's nothing really behind this storm system. This thing is going to exit, and this storm system out here in the Pacific is going to go well off to our north. We're just in for some high clouds and gradually building some pretty strong high pressure here over the next several days. So we're going to go into a warming trend, mostly sunny, dry type weather, and temperatures as we get into early next week are going to be pretty warm for this time of year, a whole good 20 degrees warmer than where we are right now. But we're going to gradually get there, slowly warm things up each and every day. And I want to shout out to the NOLS second graders today. They probably recognize this map. Went out there today and talked to a bunch of the whole second grade classes, like 75 kids, about weather. We had a good time out there, so if you guys are watching, had fun with you out there today, and thanks to Miss Jamal for having me out. Okay, and those guys out there at Knowles, they know the forecast for the next couple weeks, but I told them that's kind of top secret stuff. Okay, overnight tonight, third night of Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. Storm exiting, clearing skies. We're in for a cold night here in Flagstaff tonight. 12 degrees is our early morning low, so it'll be a frigid morning. Temperatures will warm up into the low 40s. Still a cool day out there tomorrow. I think we may see a little morning patchy fog, but that should be out of here. We're not in for a big fog situation like we were last week. 42 degrees here in Flagstaff. Sunrise at 7:30. Statewide overnight tonight, quite a few cold temperatures out there. Tuba City down to 23. Winslow 20 tonight. Payson 23. Sedona down to 35 tonight. I think I might have messed that up. I think you're quite a bit colder. I think you're right around 30 degrees tonight in Sedona. And then tomorrow's temperature is pretty nice. Sedona at 52, Payson 49 degrees, and you know, it's always beautiful out there that day that the storm exits. Okay, here's this gradual warming trend. We're at 45 on Saturday, mostly sunny, partly cloudy kind of thing. Strong ridge builds in Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, first day of winter. The winter solstice, 48 degrees. We're breezy, but quite mild Monday and Tuesday for you in Sedona. Okay, so temperatures there warming up into the upper 50s by early weekend, into the 60s by the winter solstice on Sunday, in the mid 60s going into Monday and Tuesday. And as we get into the Christmas holiday, things look to come down. Temperatures come down a little bit, but still very mild weather. All right, we're going to go to break now, and NAZ Today will be on the other side.